Testing, testing. Good morning, good morning. Welcome everybody. Welcome to 11th May here. Another New York session that we have running. Let's take a look at this point. All right, so got a buy running on gold here this morning. Anticipating it to continue till 1844, 1845. I mean, if we get there, I think that's going to be a pretty good idea. But if we don't, then, it is what it is. We tried. Let's bring out the Gulag here. We got Gulag coming in slowly too. Eid Mark. Okay, perfect. So, yeah, perfect in the morning. Morning time, first trade in the morning. You can see right here, have one buy running on gold at this time. Took a buy once we broke the high at this point. Secured positions, you can see at the red arrows. Secured position to now have just one little thing running at this point. The only thing is we're approaching this resistance here, minor resistance 1841. But if you break above this area, I think we can continue on till 1844, which is going to be another 30 pips at that time. So nice. Looks like we should be heading up, so we're going to keep an eye on this here. We just got to break above 1841 to continue on moving bullish. We are not listening to you. Oh, maybe your speakers are down or something like that. All right, let's take a look at pound yen. So pound yen has been ranging here. Pound yen has been ranging since Asian session. We can see right here. Yesterday when we came into this range during the New York session, we just ranged after the afternoon, like between 153, 154 and 153, 500. We've just been ranging. And if you measure this range, this is your 40, 50 pip range. But if you look on the 30-minute time frame, you can see how messy this range is, right? So this is going to be a no trade range. How can we add positions to a trade like this on gold? How can we add positions? I was actually looking at that, how to add another position. I think adding another position is going to be probably above 1842, or if we start breaking above 1841, I think that's going to be the point, which is going to be better to add positions. Because right now we may kind of like come down, create some sort of a support, and then move up. So, we'll have to wait and see. So pound yen is ranging. I'm going to wait for pound yen to break either below 153,500 or to break above 154. I think that's going to be the best thing to do at this point. Hey, did you see the post? I have no idea what post you're talking about. Let's see here. Why dollar index is so weak? It is what it is this morning. Let's take a look at the pre-markets here. Pre-markets right here. Oh wow, we are pretty weak over here. Index is weak. Futures are down. Everything is red in the morning. Okay, perfect. I think this may be the case why gold moves up today. So, we're going to keep an eye on this as we continue breaking above 1842 and continue till 1845. I think that's the daily wick fill here as well. Yes. See, this is the daily wick fill on gold on the top. 4-hour time frame moving bullish perfectly. 1-hour time frame moving bullish. Just got to break through resistance and awesome. Just got to wait at this time. All right, let's take a look at this chart. Took an impulse entry at the low. Oh, nice, beautiful. Same idea. Had the same exact trade. In London session at Peak FX Live page was discussing about you. Many of us very impressed that you are our Peak FX Live page. Oh, I don't know who that is, but nice. GJ, any news? No, there's no news at this time. Let's take a look at the Forex factory here. I think there were some low impact news over the London session. I think we saw that yesterday. Let's take a look here. We had, nothing. Yes, tomorrow. Tomorrow we have a couple of low impact news. But today should be pretty easy day today. No news here, nothing breaking happening. Overnight as well, nothing really happened. So we're just ranging at this time on pound. You just got to wait for it to break below or break above. I'm sorry if this is too personal, but what's your sleep schedule? My sleep schedule is messed up at this time. You know, we're fasting. So I have to wake up at like, 3:30 a.m., 3:15 a.m. So I wake at that time and then I look at the charts at times or like, eat and then I go back to bed at like 5 and then I wake up back again at around 5:45, 5:50. And yeah, just up at that time and then I take a nap in the afternoon for about 30 minutes. Yeah, that's how it goes. So try to get like 6 hours of sleep during the whole day. Can I check for gold when it breaks the high? You enter and there is a pullback for 8 pips. Did you cut the trade or holding it? No, I'm still holding it. You can look right here. I'm still holding this trade. This I'm anticipating it to continue till 1844. I think if we can go to 1844, I think it's going to be pretty good. So yeah, we shall wait. Every time the first week of month I make profits, but second week I'm losing every time. Any thought on why this could be happening? Sorry if this is a stupid question. I don't think so. I think it's not about you losing. So when someone says that, hey, like, why am I losing all the time? That's like a victimizing statement right there. You can't say, hey, I'm losing all the time. You need to take a look at the chart and that trade and see that, okay, how could you have made a different decision? If let's say someone took a sell here on gold and obviously didn't draw down right now, you have to ask yourself, okay, how could I have taken a buy for price to continue moving bullish? That's the most beautiful thing about hindsight is, right? Hindsight trading is always 2020, right? You will always understand where price is moving, where price is going. So, that's what I do all the time. If I'm missing this trade, I'm not going to enter right here. I'm going to tell myself, hey, listen, this was the perfect entry right here once we broke the high. How could I have aligned myself to take that entry, right? Rather than saying, oh, I missed this trade. Let me take a trade up over here. All right, let's take a look at this chart here. US 30 analysis, no trade range, makes sense. We got a minor support over here below this area. We have this huge range to fill. It's pretty good. Looks good for price to come down to fill this range. I think we can come down to this point, so I think it's going to be pretty good if we do. All right, what's this? This is, why you don't trade in this range? Isn't it enough pips? It's enough pips, but I don't know. I just don't like trading in this range over here. It's just, no. I think a much better opportunity is going to be outside of this range. That's what I think, and that's what I'm going to focus on. A better opportunity is going to be outside of this range. So I'm willing to wait because I know if I'm going to wait, I'm going to get paid. That's all what it is. Like someone who wants to trade within this range, perfect, fine, but I'm willing to wait for price to break out this range, top or the bottom. We were talking about Shiba. Did you get any chance? No. Nope. How do you catch trades out of your trading time? Are you watching the charts a lot or do you have some type of a signal? I'm just watching the charts. Basically, I have these ranges, right? And I have alerts at these ranges. So at 153, 480, I'm going to have an alert. At 154, I'm going to have an alert. So whenever price is going to get to that point, my alert is going to go on and I'm going to look at the charts. And if that time is going to be a time when there's going to be a lot of volume, then I'm going to try to see if I can execute a trade. Same thing happened on gold here. These are the levels we had marked out from the Asian session around 1838. Price came up to this point at nighttime, but at that nighttime, there was no volume at that time, so I kind of ignored it, right? But when we came up to this point this morning I know there's volume at pre-NY, so it made sense to kind of focus on this at this time to see if we can continue moving or not. Not trying to bring up drama, but what's up with you and Daniel? Not trying to bring up drama. Come on, man. You're saying those two names in the same sentence. I don't know. I think he got mad that we kind of talked about how, I don't know. It's just a very sketchy individual. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, let's take a look at this over here. This is this AUD USD? Libra, Libra Esterlina, Dollar Australiano. Yeah, something. Oh, GBP AUD. Okay, yeah, nice, perfect. Makes sense. We got support, we got resistance, waiting for these things to break. Or maybe, look at this, maybe we can get a buy over here too. If we break above these highs, just clean candles for the left hand side. I'm not sure how big this range is. From 235, you can see the price there, right? 235 till 500. That's like a 23, 24 pip range, you know? Maybe it is pretty good. So we'll have to wait and see. Hey, since gold retraced 8 pips after it broke the high and you didn't manage risk, where would you have closed 50% of the trade? I would have closed 50% of the trade if we broke the low of the previous 15-minute candle. That's where I would have closed 50% of my trade. If we broke the low of the previous 15-minute candle right here. All right. Let's see. This range not good because wick rejection. Yeah, wick rejection, and I just don't like that range. You know, I'm willing to wait to break out of this range. So that's why, I mean, you know, even if you break down, it's like, it's doable, but I don't like it. I'm gonna wait for it to break either above or below. What software do you use for alerts? It's basic trading view. Do you manage the trade on 5-minute on gold because I closed 50% before it went up? No, I was looking at the 15-minute. If it broke the 15-minute low, that's when I would have closed 50%. So, like, you know, even though when you're closing early, then you gotta always look back at the charts. Always look back at the charts and look to see if you closed 50% at 5-minute, how you could have stayed in the trade based on the 15-minute or the 30-minute. And then slowly you're going to build confidence. Because if you guys remember, 2 months ago when I was trading gold, I was managing on it on the 5-minute. I was closing early. I was securing, like, you know, 50% way too early, right? So now I'm just holding them, you know, because I'm looking at all my trades and I'm looking to see how can I really exploit the move. You know, always look at that. Whenever you have winning trades, always look at the winning trade and see how you could have had a much better win, how you could have managed that trade better. Most of you guys don't do that, and I really encourage you to do that. You know, always go over your charts, revise your charts, you know, try to see how you could have done better. I was watching Floyd Mayweather's videos here just before the stream. His earlier videos when he was in his 20s and 19, man, he was a power puncher. And I was like, wow, this guy has just mastered his style from back then. I see that you have a support zone at 153.250. 153.250 right down here. Do you also have consideration zone 153.100 on the 15-minute chart? 153, no. This zone is based on the 1 hour right over here. 100 is down over here. Once we get to that level, then we're going to talk about that. But so far, I think we're only coming down in this range here to see whether we're going to break or not. Why did you close 50% when you reached 10 pips? Because I had an epiphany come from above, from the 7 skies, and they said, hey, Raja Banks, start securing profits at 10 pips. And that's what happens. Let's take a look at this chart here. This is, ooh, another gold buys chart over here. Nice. Priced and flew into my profit zone. Oh, what happened here? Closed full when candle started breaking the previous candle low. But it didn't break the previous candle low. Why did you close full? That's some lack of confidence right there. Look, closed full when candle started breaking the previous candle low. It did not break the previous candle low though. And that's how you get a sad face in the end. That's okay. You know, we always learn. So learn from all the moves, learn from all the missed moves and winning moves, and everything's going to be okay. All right, let's take a look at GA here. Buys with break and close above this minor resistance. Looks good. Yeah, looks good. This is minor resistance from 250 to 500. Yeah, I think it's a pretty good range at this point. Let's see if that plays out. All right. Candle close above resistance. Entry after breaker zone high. Okay. Second entry at the break of the previous high. Okay, looks good. Closed half at 5 minute. Broke the previous 5 minute candle. Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. You know, I guess maybe you could have looked at the 15 minute. That would have been much better. Hey, sir, how to send chart? I think you need to take a look at the video in the description there on how to send charts. Oh, it looks like this runner might get stopped out. Hope it doesn't, so that we can go up to the skies and let's see what happens. Why do you think cryptocurrencies are dropping? Because it's just a market cycles. You know, crypto market moves in cycles. It's going to have a bull run, extreme bull run, and then it's going to have an extreme bearish run. It happens all the time. You know, haven't we learned about anything? Haven't we learned about with XRP? When XRP moves up and it's in the news, what happens? It drops down. Bitcoin, same thing. Ethereum, same thing. Dogecoin, nothing different, same thing. It was moving up. As soon as it came in the news, in front of everybody, it started dropping because people started buying at the high. When people started buying at the high, you know, big guys were holding, they sell it off, and then it dumps. Once it dumps, people lose money, big guys buy at the bottom again. All right, let's take a look at this chart over here. Would it be a good idea to sell if the break of the low is the previous wick to fill? Yeah, sure. You know, you can do that if you want, but I'm just waiting for price to break or close above these levels I have. Okay, let's see here. Broke the resistance, entry based on 15 minutes. Very nice, very nice. Today's stream is brought to you by Coca-Cola. Yeah, Coca-Cola gang. Let's see. Elon Musk tweeted hours ago and Dogecoin went up 18%. Very nice, very nice. Why you didn't respond to that person who posted gay pictures of you? I'm too mature to respond to certain things. That's the thing. And at the end of the day, I mean, if you roll around with the pigs, you're bound to get dirty in the mud. You know, so it's better to just let them roll around on their own. Where was the stop loss for gold? My stop loss for gold was, okay, so this was my entry right here. My stop loss was below this 30-minute candle. As we broke the high, it was below the previous 15-minute. Right over here. This was my stop. So it came down to entry point and now it's still good. So I guess we can move up from this point. Yeah, we'll see. I'm impressed how much I've improved. Same trade with gold. Oh, nice, nice, beautiful. We all improved together. Did you close 50% once it broke the low? Hey, it didn't break the low. Are you guys blind? Can't you see on the chart right here? Where the hell did it break the low? Why it never broke? Look, this is the low. This is the higher low. Didn't break the low. This candle didn't break the low. I mean, guys, it's 6. It's not that early. It's almost 7 a.m. Gotta open your eyes and see where it's not even breaking the low. Man, come on. Pay attention to the charts over here. All right, let's take a look at this. This is pound AUD. Buys, nice, nice. Same idea, ranging. Beautiful, beautiful. If you like boxing, check out Devin Haney. Kid is next. Oh, Devin Haney. Yeah, I've heard about that. I've heard about that person. If the trend is bullish on the 4-hour time frame, would you still look for sells if the price broke the support on the smaller time frames? Yes. Yes, I will. Because the smaller time frames are always going to dictate where the higher time frame is going to go all the time. You know, so if you look on the 4-hour right here, 4 hours just ranging on pound yen, right? And even if the trend is bullish on the 4-hour, but if you start breaking below, let's say the support 153, 480, 490, then there's a very high probability we're going to continue down because we have clean candles here to the left hand side, right? And as we can see, price is kind of like, you know, rejecting this entire area over here. So we'll have to see what happens at this point. I think pound AUD is about to turn bullish from this support. Going to keep an eye on this as well. Not going to trade it, just going to keep an eye on this, right? Because there's a very good chance that if we can continue up in this range over here, 27 to 28 pip range, very good chance we can continue up if this candle closes like a strong bullish candle, right? Right now, if it closes right now, this is like a rejection, because like, you know, we're kind of like closing near this zone over here, so it needs to close above this area for it to be a continuation candle rather than a rejection candle. Always remember, whenever a price or whenever a candle is at a zone and it's closing, let's say, within the zone, or it's closing near zone, that means that's a rejection candle. That candle is rejecting that area and closing back into the zone. So you need the candle to close well above the zone with a strong bullish candle. You can say, okay, like, you know what, that's a good strong candle, nice healthy candle, you know, goes to the gym, works out, so that it can pave the way for the next candles to continue up. You know, so you gotta you gotta create those images in your mind for the candles to be strong. Man, this thing is more confusing than the bundle itself. Well, then go get the bundle. All right. Since there's annual budget release for AUD, do you think there's a correlation with gold? Yes, I think so. I think so. From what I know, Australian dollar is correlated with gold. How much? I'm not sure how much. Never really looked into that in detail. Buy above 30 pip move. Nice, nice. Very nice. So you're looking for probably buys above 1842 at this point, I believe. I think that could be pretty good. Do you always wait for the break of the high before you enter a buy trade? In this case, yes, had to wait for the break of the high in this trade. Had to wait for that. Oh, looks like the runner is going to get stopped out over here. I'm about like 5 pip profits at this point. Is 152.700 your full TP on GJ sells? 152.700. My full TP is probably going to be, if we break below 153.500, probably going to be around, you know, like 153.250, conservative, you know, 15 to 20 pips. I'm going to leave a runner running. If price continues running at this point, you know, perfect. If it doesn't, then, you know, it is what it is. All right, let's take a look at this chart over here. Oh, wow, a lot of labeling over here. I don't know where to start. You got to put numbers here. Was my stop loss too big? Anything? Price retraced a bit. Enter, TP hit. No wick at the top. I guess you won the trade. TP hit. It was in the range. I wouldn't have taken this trade in the range, but you did. So, you know, it worked out for you. But I wouldn't have taken the trade in the range. And also, like, you know, when you send charts, please put like some numbers so we know which label to read first, because it gets pretty confusing like this. When you enter gold, there's no pullback because I entered the high. There's 8 pips pullback before it spike up again, asking because I want to know the risk management. Yeah, we talked about this earlier on in the stream. Okay, let's take a look at this chart. Gold 15 minute. I tried to enter here, misclicked and entered further up. Okay. Secured 50%, move stops to break even. Perfect. Should I have moved my stop just below this candle instead and just took a little loss if it dropped all the way? I mean, yeah, I mean, if it dropped all the way, right? But it didn't drop all the way. So I think your stop could have been below this candle rather than where it is. I think it's way down over there. All right, so this is what I'm waiting for over here. Potential buys above 154, and then we're gonna have Potential sells below 153,500. This is what I'm looking for today. Okay, let's take a look at this chart. Buy above 30 pip move. Nice, looks good. I think if we're coming down, we may create some sort of a support for price to continue up further. But we're going to see how we break above 1842 to see if there's an opportunity to add another position. All right, look at this. Broke resistance, gold trade, secured 90% at 12 pips. Entered break of the high, very nice. What percentage of your account do you tend to use on GJ? Probably around 2%. Both pairs, 2% on gold, 2% on GJ. Yeah, around 2%. Hey, how are you doing? Good, good. I took this trade earlier today. Can you please check that? Thanks. Can you please check that? Thanks. Let's take a look over here. This is our chart sent by the UN, United Nations in the, oh, nice. Very nice. Secured 12 pips. Beautiful. Was gold sells at 1833.63 a fake out? 1833. Oh, right over here? Yeah. Right over here? Yeah. So if you look at the analysis I sent yesterday, the analysis was that maybe sells below 1829 would be much better because we have a lot of consolidation here to the left hand side. So yeah, this ended up being a fake out. That's true. Did you sell GJ or are you waiting for the 30-minute candle to close? No, I'm waiting for price to break above and below these levels here. Oh wow, looks like we did not close above this area on GA. Looks like nothing. I mean, if we close below support, I think we can drop here. We didn't close above, so we're not going up at this point. Looking at gold, we're retracing. Pound yen, we're coming close to 153,500. Took the same trade as my first trade with Dominion Markets. Didn't trust my analysis, but still up. Oh, nice. Good start with the broker. Oh, beautiful. Let's take a look at GU over here. GU is in a predicament right here, just like any GBP pair. We're ranging here, no trade zone, sells below this area, buys above this area. Perfect. Simple analysis. Whenever price is ranging, it's a very amazing analysis at this point. So you can see right here, 15-minute candle closed bearish at this point. So this is the point I'm going to close half. So if you look at the lot size over here, I'm going to press close half on my magic keys and boom, it closed half at this point. So I now have 1.64 lot running here. So we're going to see if we continue moving up or do we come down and, you know, stop me out over here. When to take gold sell, please. That's a very direct question here. When to take gold sells? I think the best place to take gold sells is probably going to be below 1829. That's going to be the best place to take gold sells, 1829. So this is the start of the new 1-hour candle here on pound yen. 30-minute candle also started right at this point. You know, so let's see here. If we break below the low, we have like a 9-pip range. Not enough range over here. You know, so we're going to wait to see how we break below 153,500. I was in a signals group. They would lose 4 times in a row and then win 1, and they would hype that 1 win all over social media. Yeah, I think that's the reason why people don't get better, you know, because when you lose, you're supposed to look at that loss and supposed to learn from that loss. When you're not learning from that loss and you're just hyping up 1 win, it's just, it doesn't help you, it doesn't help your members, it doesn't help nobody, you know. So I think it's very important to always learn from the losses here. Looks like pound AUD is really breaking down. Pound yen is also breaking down over here. Gonna wait to see how we break below 153,500. Ideally, I was also looking to see if I can sell on this candle, but I wanted it to retrace first and then drop, but it didn't, so we'll have to wait. I'll have to wait. All right, let's take a look here. USD CHF, clear buy entry above this area, 0.90320. Looks good. Yeah, looks pretty good. I think you may have a selling position below this area here as well. But it's a little choppy, so you look for sells below here. Hey boss, how do you close 80% when it moves 10 pips? Do you press close half twice on magic keys? Sometimes yes, but most times there's this button called close custom. This button called close custom. So I press close custom. You can define what percentage that's going to be. I've defined it as 90%. So I press that and then it closes 90%. Sell after 30-minute close. Oh, nice. Very nice. I'm waiting for price to break below 153,500. Thinking of either should I get a hookah or wait for the magic keys to restock. Well, you gotta weigh which is better. Is shisha better or is magic keys better? I think both are better. Shisha, I'd probably go with shisha, to be honest. You know, because that's going to be an impulsive buy just to make me happy. But I guess magic keys will also make me happy. So I don't know. It's a tough decision. All right, let's take a look at this chart over here. Oh, nice. Sells over here. Enter once we break the candle here. Closed 80%. Nice. Very nice trade. Took it in the range. I wouldn't take it, but you took it. Nice. Beautiful. Oh, wow. Look at this. Gold is moving up over here now. I guess if we can break above 1841, even 1842, we can continue on higher. Can you use Dominion markets from Africa? Yes. All right, SPX 500 here. Buys above 41.74. Looks good. Clean range to the left hand side. This is very nice labeling over here. Very nice labeling. You got a support, solid support. We got solid range till down here 41. What is it? 41.32. Whatever price is. What you gonna eat when Ramadan ends? Probably chocolate cake. A little bit. Yeah. Like a Nutella chocolate cake with warm fudge and like really soft chocolate in it. Oh man, so nice. With some chocolate ice cream. All right, there we go. We're trying to move up over here. I'm trying to see if I want to add a position right here or not. That's what I want to see. Do I want to add a position here? But at the same time, we got a resistance at 1842, so I don't think adding a position here would make sense since we got a resistance right here at 1842. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. Probably going to wait to see how we come up towards 1842 and then try to see if we can add a position. No FOMO. No FOMO. Close above 1842. I don't know. Maybe close above 1842 or maybe a 15-minute can kind of like close above that area. We'll see how candle acts at 1842. Reminds me of 1942. One time we were at 1942. What if the 15-minute candle on gold close above and the next candle break the high? Is that a better way to add? Yes, I would say so. If this 15-minute candle kind of like closes above 1842 and the next one starts breaking the high, I think that's going to be a good opportunity to add a position. Why a candle without a lower wick is risky to trade? You got to define whether that candle is a bullish or a bearish candle. If it's a bullish candle and no bottom wick, then I think it's a pretty good candle to trade. But if it's a bearish candle, then it's kind of like, there's no range at that time. I downloaded MT5 to Dominion Markets, and the only way I can change time frames is by right-clicking. Anyone else ever had this problem? No, never. I think what you need to do is you probably need to go to view, and then you need to go to toolbars, and then you need to go to time frames, and then you're going to get this over here. Because right clicking and changing time frames is pretty. Oh, look at this, we got the 10 minutes over here too. Interesting. A lot of time frames on MT5. Okay, let's take a look here. This setup works all the time, but it didn't work at this time. We broke above the high, price take an entry right here, close 50% when candle closed bearish, looks good, stop loss hit. Oh, okay. It is what it is. You know, you said that it works all the time, but it didn't work this time. It is what it is. You know, there's always a probability, so maybe there was no probability at that time for price to continue on. Let's do some analysis on your JPY over here. We're getting some requests, so we'll break down your JPY off of the daily time frame, and then we're going to go down to the 4-hour time frame. So daily time frame is moving bullish. Obviously, we have created a support at 131, 900, 940. Looking on the 4-hour, we're kind of like, oh, we're ranging actually on the 4-hour over here. You can see candles are rejecting 132, 400. Looking on the 1-hour time frame, oh yeah, we do have this resistance formed. 132, 415. We got support now and over there. We got some rejection areas here. Let's look at the 30-minute time frame. Yeah, this is a mess. See, the 30-minute candle is creating a support. Let's measure this range. This is like a 20 pip range, actually not that bad. But if you do break down, we have a series of problems as we continue down. So I think, yeah, it's pretty messy here. I would say maybe sells below, what's this price? This is 131,950 would be much better. Sells below this area for price to potentially continue to 131,620. You know, but if you do continue breaking above the high of the previous candle around, let's say 132, 260, 270, I think we have clean range for price to continue on to 132, 420. If you're on the app, oh. More judgment is coming to the earth because of the sin. Please receive Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior and turn from the sin. This is not a joke. God hate sin. Remember Noah and the flood, though. Jesus saves sinners. So, all right, thank you. Appreciate it. How to manage a small account with $1,500 and grow that account? Man, $1,500 is not a small account. It's a pretty big account. $1,500. You know, how to grow that account? Focus on 1 or 2 trades. You know, focus on just 1 or 2 trades, and that's it. You know, like your $1,500 account, understand what time that you're going to trade, right? Understand what time you're going to trade. And the best area I can tell you where to look for the times to trade is right over here. Best times to trade. You look at this article. I'm going to paste this in the gulag here for you guys. Here's the link. You go through this article and you figure out what time is going to work for you best in your life. You know, you look at your, like, you know, whole your daily schedule, and you look to see what time is going to work best, and then choose that time. Once you choose that time, then you got to choose a currency pair that's going to work in that time frame. So if we go to education, pairs to trade, and this is where you're going to see different currency pairs that move at different times in the day. You know, choose 1 or 2 currency pairs and then just start to look at them every day. At that same time, you start to look at them, and you're going to start to really understand how they move at those certain times. You know, because believe it or not, every pair, it kind of moves the same way at the same time every day. It's true for gold, true for pound yen. We've seen it over and over again. True for pound AUD. Let's take a look at this chart over here. Sells below 1.8069. Looks good. If we break below these lows, I think we can continue down. Yeah, looks like your JPY can continue moving bullish if we break the high. So a couple of scenarios we're looking at over here, right? No problem at all. I was actually thinking on pound yen that if this candle closes like this, and the next candle breaks the high of the 30-minute candle, can we continue up in this range and make this no trade range a trade range? You know what I'm saying? Make this no trade range a trade range if we break the high right here for price to move up. We'll see. Still got 17 minutes left for the candle to close. And gold is on its way over here. Slowly but surely it's coming up towards 1842. We'll see if we can add a position. Is there a minimum deposit for Dominion Markets Pro account? No. I think it's $50 or $100, something like that. I haven't tried a minimum deposit, but it should work. Let's see here. Is it normal to have 4 pip spread on a pro account? No, I don't know. My spread on gold is 2 pips. 2 pips, 2.2, 1.8, 2.2. If the price retested the resistance with a bullish candle but without the low wick, would you still enter for a buy? Yes. I still be looking for a buy, but I think we need to break above 1842. We need to break above 1842 on at least a 15-minute so we can have some sort of a substantiated evidence that, okay, now, the move up towards 1844 makes sense. How fast are withdrawals on your broker with Bitcoin? Probably within 2 hours. Within 2 hours, an hour and a half, 2 hours. Crypto withdrawals are pretty quick. Will the streams, will the B streams on Bajra? I don't know what the hell's that. Bajra. Hey, I have a question for you on GJ I potentially missed. Let's take a look here. Could we have entered at the break of the previous candle anticipating a wick fill? Yeah, you could have, but that wick fill also becomes like a wick rejection too. You can see right here, we're kind of like rejecting this area, so it's kind of like tricky at this point. That's why I was looking for a sell below 153,500, because whenever you're looking for a trade, look for an area where you're going to have a really high probability of winning a trade. Of course, before price reaches that area, you're going to have some, moves in the middle, like, this move right here. Some people took sells, but at the same time, always look and aim for the best possible condition to take a trade. For me, the best possible condition to take a trade is going to be below 153,500 or above 154. I was kind of like trying to entertain this idea of price going back in this range, but we'll see how that formulates once this 30-minute candle closes. If you add another position to gold, will the partial loss not exceed the profit of the runner? Potential loss? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it acts, and then I'm going to see what lot size I'm going to open that at. So probably going to be yeah. So that new trade, if I do add a position on gold, the loss on that trade will exceed the profits on the runner, because the runner is it's a one lot runner. Will there be a stream on day of Eid? Yes. If 30-minute candle on GJ closed bullish, will be a fake out of minor support in the range? Yes. This support right over here, this will be potentially a fake out right over here. So we'll see. Raja, you don't trade ID morning, do you? Oh, Eid morning. Oh. No, we'll see. Can we double our lot size for a day after one loose day with 2 trade? No, you can't. I mean, it's up to you if you want, because if you double your lot size and you lose the trade, now you lose double. So that means you're down triple. Because you were down double the previous day, and then you doubled your lot size, and then you're down even more. That's the worst thing to do. I don't know how you do it every day with these questions. Oh yeah, I have 2 little children, so sometimes when these questions come in, I imagine these are coming from, my children. Like my little brothers, same questions every day, over and over again. So, it's pretty easy to answer. Do you enter when it breaks the wick or where it close? We'll see. We'll see what happens here at 1842. We're coming up. Candle's also about to close at this time. Pound yen is coming back in the range. Yeah, this is interesting now. This may become a tradable range. We're about to close in 12 minutes. We're about to break the high of the 30-minute candle. Let's take a look on the 15-minute. Yeah, if we do break above this high, I think there's a potential to continue up. 14, 15 pip range over here. Euro JPY is also moving up as expected. Let's see here. What do you think Elon Musk tweeting voted? I have no idea. I don't care about what he's tweeting and what the voting is happening. All right, Andre, this is GJ 4-hour chart right here. If we reject the previous 4-hour, we may continue bullish, break above the high over here. Okay, this is a pretty solid idea. Right here, we're breaking this area. I would want to see this candle close. I would want to see how this candle is going to close because we're in a range and I'm willing to miss the move if it continues moving up, but I also want to see how this candle is going to close because I don't want to enter as it's breaking the high within this range. So I want to see how this candle is going to close to see if I can execute on the next candle. So for me to wait for the candle to close is very important. We got 10 minutes left, so it's not that long. Hey, brother, but because you have a wonderful heart that you still take the time to answer questions, that's what's up. Oh, nice, nice. Thank you, Caesar. Appreciate it. GU 4-hour time frame is beautiful. Current 4-hour made a low wick, trying to go up now. Yeah, I think all pound pairs are trying to move bullish over here. Let's take a look at GA. GA is back in the range, didn't really close below. GU is also coming up over here now. Yeah, we're coming up towards sort of a resistance on GU. If we break this area, we have another zone at 1.41500. Interesting things happening here this morning. Don't you bother about the trend? I mean, last two 30-minute candles are bearish. I'm not, yeah, I mean, but still in a range. That's why we're waiting to see how this candle is going to close. All right, gold is coming up towards 1842 over here. Slowly, we'll see if we break above this area for the next candle to continue bullish. Geotar, hey Raja, I started my live account this month after being profitable with demo. If I end this month profitable again, would you suggest to add some extra money? I think if you can end this month profitable, maybe, yeah, sure, for sure. Add 25% of what you have right now, or maybe 50%, and then go from there. So slowly you're going to understand what your consistency is on the account, and then based on that and based on your confidence, you'll be able to add more money to it. So, I mean, that's what I did, in the past. Gold is up 25 pips at this point. My runner is still alive. See right here? It's still alive at this point. We're approaching this minor resistance. Got to break above 1842 for price to continue up. Pound yen is also about to close in 8 minutes, so we're going to see how it closes. Let's see here. Oh wow, look at that retracement. Delicate situation over here. Raja, come to India, Kerala, let's have some biryani. No thanks. As long as you guys got Modi over there, I'm not stepping foot in that country. You can't make money, man. Modi has banned everything. Amazon, any way you can make money online, that guy has just stopped it. He's put an end to it. He's like, no. Kerala is Modi free. Oh. Okay. I mean, that's what I've heard. Do you think you will ever increase your lot size in the future, or are you content with the amount you trade now? Thanks for your time. Yeah, I think I'm pretty okay. I had a pretty big mental barrier of not crossing 20 lots, you know. For the very long time it was 10 lots, but I did cross over 10. Now it's 20. 20 have crossed over to 25 now. So I think I'm going to stick to that for some time because that still kind of like, you know, shocks me a little bit. 25 is still a big amount, man. Like 10 pips moves against you, that's $2,500. And my account is not that big at all. I mean, I got what, like 160,000. It's actually not that big for that lot size. I mean, it's the same thing as if you have $16,000 and you're trading with a 2.5 lot, you know. So I guess it's the same thing. You know, on $1,000 it's like 0.26. Let's take a look at this GU chart over here. Aggressive buys once this candle flips bullish. Manage risk on lower time frame. Looks good. Oh wow, look at that. We are pushing up over here on the 4-hour time frame. Yeah, there's some clean range here for GU to continue bullish. This candle is also about to close on the 30-minute time frame. Pretty good, pretty good. Gonna see how this candle closes. And see if this is even enough range over here. This is like a 10, 11 pip range, moves into a messy 15 pip range. I don't know. Gets pretty messy as we move above 18 or 153, 850. GA is also closing strong 30-minute candle here now. Let's consult the Chinese indicator because we're going into some very delicate situations now. So the USD is weak, very, very weak. Okay, pound is really strong. So it makes sense for pound USD to move up over here. But with the type of aggression it's moving up, I think it's also pretty good because then I think gold should also continue moving past 1842. So we're going to keep an eye on that as well. Yeah, whoever's in pound USD, beautiful. But if we break above this stronger resistance on pound USD, I think it's on its way. So let's take a look to the left-hand side. And this is what we find. We got a zone all the way up over here, 1.41750. Looking on the 1-hour time frame, let's scroll over to the left-hand side. And so this is what we find. Maybe a first zone right here. 15 pips away. 14, 15 pips away. USD JPY, waiting for the candle to close below on to take UJ sells. Nice. I agree with this. This makes sense. We're breaking below the low at this point. We're coming down. Closure will make more sense for price to continue bearish. How do you customize TradingView to clean chart? You right click and then you click remove drawings and it cleans everything for you. This is a bit of off topic, but how do you feel and what are your views on what's happening in Palestine? Man, it's pretty sad, whatever that's happening, but it's a part of a bigger plan. They're trying to, I mean, I don't know. I can't say much about it. It's a very political discussion. But I have my views and I'm going to keep my views to myself. Let's see here. I am not in Zoom. How do I join? Well, well, well. Are you traveling to Iran? No. Why will I travel to Iran? All right. 4 minutes left for this candle to close. Hey, investor account will be having same leverage as normal account? Yes. We're actually changing some stuff over there. We're changing some stuff, so you're going to have option to choose the leverage there as well. All right, we got 3 minutes left over here. Pretty good. I think if the next candle can start breaking the highs right here at 1841, 82, 90, we may be able to get an impulse entry for price to continue to 1844. Would this be classified as an impulse entry? Yes. Entered when the sells when candle broke the low? Yes. It would have been much better if this range was even bigger, you know? Would have been much better that way. But I think you nailed it. It's still pretty good. What webcam do you use? I actually don't know. I think it's Logitech. I went to Best Buy and I looked at the cheapest webcams. There was one for like 60 bucks and the one bigger than that was for like 70 bucks. So I bought that one. Hey, hello Raja. Do you think 15% growth a week with losses included is a valid goal for long term, only risking 2%? Yeah, I think it's pretty good. 15% growth per week. If you're doing 15% a week, I think that's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. Hey Raja, you're a scammer. Oh. Why I can't choose the amount? What? Why I can't choose the account amount in demo accounts? Oh, it's only set to 15. It's only set to 5,000. On MT5, I closed my trades. How do I get it back? So you click on view right here. You click on view and then you click on toolbox. So if I hit toolbox, it goes away. If I go to toolbox, it comes back. Gold runner is still running at this point, waiting to see if we break above this high or not. I think that's where I can add another entry. So we'll see. Hey, are you buying GJ? No, I'm not buying GJ. I'm waiting for this candle to close. If this candle closes, then we'll see if we can. See, the only problem is this is 10 pips right here, you know, till this mess. 14 pips till this mess. I don't like this at all. You know, I mean, it could be a good trade, but I would want to see a break above 144. You know, it's just not enough range. If this range was, let's say, where's my marker over here? If this range was, let's say, this big, oh. If this range was, let's say, this big, right, then I would take this trade. If this was like almost like 20 pips like this, I would take this trade 100%. 110% I would take this trade. But since it's not that big, it's just not enough range for me to execute, you know. So I don't know. I wouldn't want to execute right there. It's not that good there. Doesn't really tickle my fancy, you know what I'm saying? If we close weak bullish below the previous range, we establish a support. If the next candle break the low, sells might be valid. Yes, I think sells below 153.500 should be valid. Any idea why I don't have a trade section on my MT5 live account with Dominion Markets? Trade section? I'm not sure what that means. Trade section. I think you need to configure your MetaTrader 5. Or maybe you're logged into with your investor account, with your investor password. You know, when you make an account, you get two passwords, investor password and your regular password. All right, take a look at this, right? Take a look at this pound yen. If it makes a lower wick on this 30-minute time frame, and if it breaks the high right here, I'm going to be paper trading it. Paper trading means I'm going to be taking a trade in my mind, you know, for price to move up. But if this was enough range, if this was, instead of 11 pips, this was like maybe 16, 18 pips, I would take that trade. But it's a smaller range, so yeah, I don't know. Maybe, let's see. Maybe with a lower lot size, do I want to execute on with a lower lot size? How big is the stop going to be? The stop loss probably going to be, let's take a look here. 9 pips. 9 pips for price to continue moving up. You know, anticipating volume to continue pushing price up. If I want to be more correct about that, I think, yeah, we can maybe talk about that. So let's see if we come close to 153.740 over here. All right. Oh, gold is still in this range here. GU is trying to break up at this point. Yeah, I think GU could continue pushing bullish over here, the way it's pushing up. Let's take a look at GA. GA is also in this range. Kind of like the same position as GJ for price to continue bullish. We just got to break above this high on GA for price to continue up. Someone is saying I entered a buy on GJ. Oh, I'm going to wait. Still waiting for it to come up a little bit more. And then I'm going to enter a buy. What's your spread on GJ? My spread on GJ is 11 pips. No, 1.1 pips. Oh, you entered a buy at this point. Oh. All right. How much percent profits do you make per month? I think last month was a pretty good month. This month, I'm not sure so far. So I have to calculate what I started with. I think this month so far I'm up like, I don't know, like 40%, something like that, 40%. When you see sometimes that there's a lot of volume and price is starting to break the high, for example, in the first minute, would you take that buy? No, I wouldn't. I would wait for price to kind of like break the high in the next minute. So if you look on the 30-minute right here, we're making a lower wick now. This is perfect. If we're creating a lower wick and if we start breaking the high at this point, that's where I'm going to take a buy for price to continue up. And that's going to be like a smaller lot size, you know, smaller than my original lot size. So when I take a buy, I'm going to like, you know, show it here on the screen and then we'll see. We'll see where we go from there. I watched a stream for 1 year. I can say that the only way we can make money is focus on 2 pairs and 1 to 2 trades because I tested all methods and didn't get any results. Yeah, I did that too. I tested everything in the book, every single thing. Fibonacci's, Bollinger Bands, EMAs, SMAs, stochastics, RSI, MACD, divergence, everything, you know. Pretty difficult. I'm new to MT5. How do you get the pip counter that shows on the top of the screen? That's a Magic Keys functionality. Oh wow, look at that rejection. See, this is why we kind of like wait for the break of the high. So I didn't enter at that point. I've been taking positions from levels where I noticed that the price is bouncing without candlestick formations. I have like a 70% hit rate. Just luck or actually a good idea? What's your thoughts? I think it's good. I mean, if that's working out for you, that's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. I know those ideas work, but then again, there are certain times when they go against you. So I think as you continue on this profitable strategy, you need to understand what are you going to do or what's your emotional plan is going to look like once you take that first loss. You know, because when something's running and you're getting confident, with confidence, there's some sort of a cockiness that comes in, right? So when you get a little bit cocky and you're like, okay, you know what, I know it's going to move my way, so let me hold it a little bit. So as soon as that thought process changes from it's going against me to let me hold it a little bit or let me move my stop loss a little bit, that's where you need to just cut the trade. You know, so you got to be very careful when those things do happen, and they will happen. You know, you're going to go through that downturn and it's going to be very difficult to manage emotions at that time. Euro USD losing trade. Oh, sell after the break of support. We broke support, closed 70% when price came back to entry point. Okay, nice. You managed the risk over there, you know. But I guess also what you got to take a look at is how this candle was a rejection candle. When this candle closed a weak bearish candle above the zone you have, this is where you could have said that, oh, okay, you know what, maybe this is not a sell anymore because we're rejecting that area. GA also didn't break the high over there. It broke the highs in the first minute. You know, GJ also didn't break the high over there. When we are confident instead of 2%, can we take 5% risk? That's all up to you. You want to take 5%, 10%, 20% risk? That's all. Risk is all up to you. I can't really tell you on the risk. I can only talk about the risk I take. I take maybe like 2% sometimes, 2.5%. Can you post Zoom ID in the chat? No, we got some trolls over there, and I'm not going to do that. Your bias for GJ is bearish? No. My bias for GJ is wherever it's going to go. Earlier I thought we're going to break above this area to go up, so my bias was bullish. It didn't happen, so now I'm waiting for price to break below 153.500. If we break below 153.500, I think we can continue moving bearish. And then the bias is going to turn bearish. Wow, man, a lot of people are using their commissions on Dominion markets to get into market fluidity. And they're getting magic keys. So far, we've given out 15 magic keys to traders on Dominion markets because they're using their commissions. I thought it's not going to work, but it's actually working pretty smooth. Every 2 days, we get like an email. Hey, can I use my commissions to get magic keys? Or can you help me to remember how to get that pip counter on MT5? It's a magic keys functionality. Or I think what you can do is you can go to google.com and MT5 pip counter right here. Download the show pips MT5 technical indicator. You can get that right over here. Yeah. Or what you can do is if you have a trade running, you can just right click it and you can go to profit and show either money, or you can go to profits and show points. So it can show you pips right over here too. But it's good to have it on the screen. You know, I'm not going to lie, like right here on gold, have it on the screen. Is there any negative correlation between GJ and gold? No, there's no negative. There's no correlation between pound yen and gold. Sometimes it may seem like there's a correlation, but there's not. How much in commission needed to gain magic keys? 165. The price of magic keys. What you got to say about the lashing out at you? I have nothing to say. You know, it's like you seen that meme where there's a big dog and there's a small dog just yapping away, and the big dog just like looks away. That's what happened. And you got to understand this too, right? People have these emotional outbursts. You know, just like when you break up with somebody, they go on this giant emotional tirade, you know, they get really like, you know, yappy about things, just go off, you know. So that's what happened at this point. The person, he got really emotional, he really, you know, got emotional and went off. So you got to let them cool down. You got to let them cool down, and this only lasts for about, you know, 2 days, 3 days, 1 week tops, and then everyone moves on. It's like when you tell someone a shocking news and you let them absorb that news, you know. So that's what happens. That's why I don't lash out on people anymore. Let's see here. Oh, still holding pound yen, eh? Oh man, very delicate situation over here on pound yen. We've also broken a low on the 15-minute at this time. You all need to understand Raja has been dealing with trolls for ages now. Yeah, that's true too. I mean, I've been dealing with trolls for a very, very, very long time. You know, I mean, you know, like I've had memes made of me. I've had memes made of my kids, my mom and dad. I've had memes made of my family. You know, so I've grown a very thick skin at this point. So nothing that happens on social media can faze me anymore. Nothing at all. I've had the worst. I've had the worst comes to me. You can't do anything worse than that. You know, so it's all cool. That's why we're here, you know, for so long now. I'm trading 10 lot on $5,000 account. Well, that's pretty risky at that point. All right, let's see here. What do you have to say to the conspiracies that you don't trade on the MT5 platform? Man, I don't know. I don't know. If I don't trade on MT5, then I don't know where I trade. If GU closes like how it is now and the new 30-minute candle breaks the high, is that a classic impulse entry? Let's take a look here. GU. Yes, if we break above these highs, I think we can continue moving bullish. But we're just tough at this point. We're stuck. We are stuck. Pound yen is stuck. Gold is stuck at this point. Got to wait for volume to come in. So if you look at the time right now, it's around like 15 minutes left for the NY Open. So we got to wait to see how NY is going to open, and then we can continue on from this. Will spreads be taken down anytime soon on dominion markets? No, I think they're pretty good spreads. I mean, they're not as good as the big brokerages, but like as we get bigger, as we get more like, liquidity in the brokerage, then I guess the spreads are going to get better with that, because you got to understand, liquidity providers, they give us spreads, so the more flow we have, the better spreads we get. So, as we grow bigger and bigger, better spreads we're going to get. So you look at IC markets, they're huge. They have billions and billions in liquidity, so they have really good spreads. So it's the same thing as, like, if you're a bodybuilder, the bigger you get, the more weight you can push. And the more people look at you, oh, wow, damn, man, look at that guy. So, I mean, we're still babies at this point. Why don't you leave MT5 pulled up instead of TradingView? Because it's easy to do analysis on TradingView, right? And then you can, like, look at other people's charts. But, I got MT5 right here running on the side, right here. There's only so much you can do on MT5. Like, this platform was built in the 1980s and they haven't really done any updates to it. So, I mean, that's why. All right, let's take a look at this chart. No trade zone, no trade zone. Possible target if we break above these highs. Yes. Gold, it looks good. IC markets 2.4 trillion in March. Oh my God. 2.4 trillion. Damn. That's huge. Yeah, we're just ranging here now. Pound yen is also ranging here now. My cat besides me took every webinar and course of market fluidity. He is aligned now. This is what someone wrote on Trustpilot for market fluidity. I can't think of a single person that would rather mark up a chart at MT5 than TradingView. Yeah, TradingView, I mean, it's very, very nice to mark charts over here. So here we are, we're still closing at this point, ranging at this point, pound USD ranging, gold is ranging, so yeah, we just gotta wait. Hello there, what do you think when gold 1845, how much do you think it will go down? 1845. I think we need to look at how can you take a trade for gold to continue bullish from 1842 to 1845 rather than looking for a sell from 1845. Because if you're looking for a sell from 1845, that means you're letting go of this continuation up towards 1845. What if we break above 1845? I don't think that guy can listen to me. He's just keep on sending the same message here. Buddy, I explained the whole thing here about 1845. Sir, please tell sir about gold. I took signals for 3 months and every month was a negative, loss after loss after loss. Yeah, it is what it is. What lot size do you recommend for a $25,000 account? 2 to 4 lot size? Yeah, I think two lots are pretty good for a $25,000 account. 2 lots, 2.5. This is pretty good. Yeah, it could work. Wow. Nothing happening here. Yo, no trades. Got me in Gulag chat and they talk straight from their Hey Raj, I have a swing buy on gold from 1836. 1830. Oh, damn, 1836. Okay, 1836, not that far away. Should I close if price hits 1845 or see how it reacts? So we can simply close over. Yeah, I think you can manage your positions as you move up towards 1845. But I think at the same time, you need to look into the fact that okay, we have a support formed on the 30-minute, and if you start breaking this area below 1839, you may want to secure some profits at that time, and let the rest running. I still have this position running on gold, and we're going to see if we break above this area or not. Why don't you use position size calculators? Because I already know what lot size I'm going to use. So I just got done reading the 10 essentials. Was that really all you needed? Oh yeah, man, it's a very good book. I still have this book right here. I have this book next to me all the time. This book, 10 Essentials of Forex by Jared F. Martinez. See, look at this. I've highlighted the book too. Can you see it? Yeah, you see the highlights. I've highlighted the most important parts. Read the whole book and it's all highlighted. Keep your exit strategy simple and never risk more than you are willing to make. Right? Never risk more than what you're willing to make. Set a goal of trading 7 out of 10 times successfully, making more money than you lose by trading on smaller time frames before moving to larger time frames. Your aim should be to establish the habit of winning more than you are losing. See what that means? That means is that if you're trading, make it a habit of trading and winning on smaller time frames, because the more you win, the bigger your confidence is going to get, and then you're going to start to trade on the higher time frames, because trading on a higher time frame requires a lot of patience and a lot of discipline, and 90% people who come in the market, they don't have neither. So that's why it's very important. Every time Raja mentions the book's author's name, I cringe. I spent over 10,000 in his course. Oh, damn. You're a rich guy, man, spending 10,000. Jared Martinez. Crazy. Yeah, we live and learn. I just opened my pro account on Dominion Markets, a bit confused between master account and investment account. Which account will get funded for the trade? Oh, I don't think you opened the right account. I think you need to just go to the dashboard, click on platforms, and then open a live account. So if you go right over here, we go to Instagram, and then we go to Dominion Markets right here. So I hope you're watching this. And then you go towards MT5 Pro. It's going to show you exactly how to open a Pro Live account. So right here, you tap the menu up over there, you go to Platforms, tap Platforms, and then Create Live Account Pro. You enter Pro, and then USD and whatever leverage, and that's it. All right. Okay. Do you have any plan to create new products? No. Right now, I'm really, really, really busy. Honestly, running a brokerage is a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Training our customer service team to handle certain, requirements and stuff like that. Handling the back office, it's a lot of work. What I have found is that there were some conspiracies that, okay, brokers, they can see your stop losses and they can stop you out and hunt them down. It's not that, we don't have access to that information due to compliance. We just can't see that. And can you imagine if there's someone waiting for, let's say, Jonathan to log on? Oh, Jonathan is on now, let's go stop him out. No, man. If you have let's say 5,000, 10,000 people trading, you can't monitor every person and just stop them out. That's not how they work. And first of all, we don't even have that information there. It's because of compliance. Yeah, let's go steal Jonathan's $5. Yay. I mean, it's not going to change the world. It should. Can you see any Forex depth of market data when you have your own brokerage? No. The only thing we can see is depth of market, which is right here. It's the same thing on MT5. This is the same thing we see. Exactly the same thing. Depth of market. Used to use this a lot back in the day. I thought Raj was going to call me like Osteoman yesterday. No, Osteoman is a legend. He has balls of silver over there. Dear Raja, would you please tell the approximate sum spent on opening? I can tell you this much. Monthly running cost is around $23,000. That's the monthly running cost. 23,000. So it's pretty high. I think the first 2-3 months it's just going to be not in profits, but I think if we can stay in business for about a year and a half, I think it should be pretty good. So it's a sizable investment. Does compliance matter to unregulated brokers? Yes. When you're doing withdrawals and deposits, compliance do matter because you're handling people's money, and the banks where the money goes to, they have their own compliance as well. How do you say you're a scammer when you do trades live on here? I don't know, because people who call me scammers, they're the one who don't win trades at all. And it's just jealousy at the end of the day. That's all what it is. Jealousy. Like when you see Tiger Woods and someone who can't beat him, they always say, oh yeah, he's on something. He's taking something. You look at Michael Phelps. I'm not saying I'm the Michael Phelps of trading, but if you talk about Michael Phelps, they're like, oh yeah, he's taking something. So like that. Like people hate on Trump all the time. They hate on Floyd Mayweather all the time. They hate on George Soros all the time. People hate on people all the time. Like people, you got to understand this. In life, everyone's going to talk. Like everyone's going to talk no matter what you do. What matters is that where your attention lies. Does your attention lies on people that just talk bad about you, or does your attention lies on people that support you? Intrinsically, like we only focus on the negatives all the time, because like let's say if someone starts a business or if someone takes a risk, they always think about, oh, what if this doesn't work? What if this fails? What if I don't make money in it? Right? It's the same way when you have 10 people praising you and you have 2 people not praising you. We habitually focus on people who don't praise us. We always focus on the negatives. We always have to focus on the positive, the people who support us, the situations that are good for us. We always need to focus on that. I guess my run is going to get stopped out here on pound yen, on gold. So I guess we're not breaking up here either way. And my open is about to start in about 4 minutes. So we're going to see if we break below 153.500 or what's going to happen. I'm struggling with risk management. I can't cut my loss quickly. What can I do to fix this? You need to see, okay, so let's say, for example, someone took a buy on pound yen on this candle and your stop loss was below the 30-minute candle, right? And now we're going to talk about how you could have managed your risk. So looking on the 30-minute, 15-minute, you had this candle close bearish. Maybe this is where you could have closed 50%. And now this candle is also about to close bearish, so maybe close another 50% at this time. So that's how you can really manage risk. Yeah. So we're going to wait to see how we're going to move on pound yen at this time. Let's take a look at this chart. If this 1 hour closes a week bullish and the low breaks, boom. I think if we break below 153.500, then boom. Not below this boom. Yeah, I'm going to go with this zone over here. Hey, Raja, I think you're quite amazing. I was dubious of you for a long time, but not now. Oh, nice. Dubious. Okay, let's see. We are shorting gold, right? Oh, we are shorting gold, right? I'm from Tanzania, Africa. Well, I'm in buys on gold. I've been in buys, secured positions, and this buy is running at this time. So we'll see what happens here. Can I open account in Dominion market from Pakistan? Yes. How can I close a percentage of my open trade? It's really easy. You right click your trade and then you go to modify trade. And then you can close partials at that time. Closing percentages, is this only on MT5 or on Magic Keys? Closing percentages, it's basically a script. You can get a script for that. We basically put a script on Magic Keys, so you can do that on MetaTrader 5 too, but it takes a couple of steps to do that. Uh-oh. Looks like we're coming down on gold over here. We're trying to come down on gold. You can see right here. My run is right here on gold. Looks like it may get stopped out. This is a 1.64 lot open at this time. Total was 25. I closed 23.36 lots and have a smaller 1.64 running at this time. But if it gets stopped out, it gets stopped out. There's nothing we can do at that point. What's the story behind the Indian guy who gets mentioned a lot? He used to be in our streams. He was actually a very good trader. He started his account. He actually got profitable within the first 4 months. And he started his account with $1,000. He ran it up towards 11,000, withdrew 4,000, and that's what he would do. He would run his account up to 10,000. He would withdraw 4,000 and then run it back up to like 10,000. So he did that for, like maybe 4 or 5 months, yeah. And then he just, after Christmas hit, New Year came, we haven't seen him on the stream after that. So yeah, he was an older gentleman too. He was around in his late 50s, I think, late 50s. So he only used to trade pound yen. That's it. Only used to trade pound yen during the streams. Did you ever call him? No, I forget all the time. I'm going to call him today. How much risk was he using? I think he was using 1.5 lots on his $4,000, $5,000 account. 1.5, 2 lots, But also comes from the fact that he was older and he had money put aside to kind of like protect that risk. I mean, if you have 4,000 to your name and you're trading with that 4,000, you may not want to put a higher risk on that 4,000. But if you have 4,000 in your trading account and you have much more in your bank account, then you'd be open to add more risk to that 4,000 because you can just, if you lose something, you can just go to the bank and just deposit more. If you're watching this on a computer, hit the like button for the stream. Yes, hit the like button on the stream, because when you hit the like button, a lot of people who don't know how to trade, they learn to know about the streams and essentially to get better at that. All right, looks like my run is going to get stopped out on gold. GU is still struggling here. Pound yen is still struggling. This is the NY open candle at this point, and yeah, things just don't look too good at this point. Do you think smoking meth with coffee helps with scalping? Well, Sandra Hayward, I wouldn't recommend to do that, but I mean, if it does work, then perfect. What can I say? It helped the fighter pilots in World War II, so it can probably help you in scalping. Right, gold 1 hour chart. 1 hour close bearish, enter on the break of the low. Oh, you're entering for sells on gold. Let's take a look on the 4 hour. 4 hour still open. 1 hour candle closed a weak bearish candle. We got a resistance right here. Yeah, we're just ranging at this point, so we'll have to wait and see. Does Bailey affect GJ significantly? It would, but I'm not going to be focusing on that because that's going to be outside of my trading time. So we'll have to see how much is that going to affect pound yen. All right, I'm going to look for sells below 153,500 at this point. 153, 500. Let's take a look at this chart. This is GA 30-minute. Potential buys above this point. No trade over here. I think you could also look for potential buys if we break above the high at this point right here. If this is enough range for price to move from here to the top resistance. Could look good. Oh, we have a couple of people here from a particular signal room here today. Nice, nice. Welcome, welcome. This is way better than paying $150 a month, trust me. It's free, you can't beat free. Okay, EJ nudging down. Let's take a look over here. Your JPY, oh yeah, it is actually nudging down over here to this support at this point. Looks like we're back in profits on gold here. 14 pips up, 13 pips up. I'm going to see if we break above 1842 to continue bullish to 1844. I think that's going to be the move today for gold. Going to keep an eye on this. Or if I get stopped out, I get stopped out. So we'll see if we can add a position. People need to realize they can't get rich off of signals. That's true. Where can I send my analysis? You can send in the chart. Where do you get the pip counter and MT5? You can basically Google that right here. Google MT5 pip counter, and you literally get the first link right here. The first link with 5-star. Oh, 23 reviews. Look at this overview here too. Get the pip counter at the bottom. Hey sir, I wonder if you always let your runner get stopped out or will you close it when you get to specific price level? I'm actually gonna I'm hoping for price to break above 1842, for price to continue on towards 1844. That's what I'm hoping. You know, and if I get stopped out, I get stopped out. But if you continue on till 1844, 1845, I think that's gonna be a pretty good run. Let's take a look at this chart here. Leroy, looking for a break of the high over here. Perfect, looks good. Hope it really works at that point. Gold 5-minute chart. Break below the low for price to continue down. I think you may want to take this area into account as well as price comes down to the support at 1838. That's also something very important area right there, Casper. So may want to take that into account as well. Did you watch the video on Pressa? I don't know who Pressa is. Oh, is that the same girl we looked at the other day? Let's see here. Pressa. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the girl boy. Yeah, we couldn't. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was too young, or yeah, it was very confusing. Yeah, I have no idea who Pressa is. No clue. No offense, I have no clue what that is. It's in a range. Have you ever tried using half stop loss method? I don't know what the half stop loss method is. This is my 4th month on a real account, and the first 2 were in negative. The 3rd was at break even. Would you say that is good? I think that's pretty good. You know, your 4th month, first 2 were negative, 3rd month is a break even. I think the 4th is going to be profitable. You know, it's pretty good. How you setting the vertical scale on MT5? I don't know what that is. Vertical scale. I've never used one. So pound yen is just ranging. Your JPY is coming down. It is what it is. Gold is whatever. I think this move was in pre-New York move where we got the buy and now we're just holding it now. We're waiting to see if we break above 1842 right here. Could you play Codeine Crazy by Future for our TP? I can't. Because YouTube is going to tell me, hey, you can't do that. Let's see here. Salam, brother. Do you have any further program to make any academy in Pakistan when you move back to Pakistan? Yes, that's my plan. All right, here we go. Gold is coming up, 1842. I see a bunch of people sit up straight now. You know, gold is up. They're like, let's see, let's see, let's see. Gonna add a position on gold here around 1842. Gonna try to see if we can ride it up to 1844.
Yes, sir. Oh my God. Good morning.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Good, good.
Feeling like $1 million.
$1 million bucks. That's good. That's good. No hands. You know why? Because I'll make it row. Where would your stop loss be? I don't know. We'll see which candle breaks above 1842. We'll see. We've still got 6 minutes left for the candle to close over here. So we're going to see. Are you waiting for the candle to close? Yes, I'm going to wait for the candle to close. What's the relationship between you and Ilhan Umar? I don't know that person. There's no relationship between me and some other guy. Does price have to break? Oh, wow. Look at this. We're breaking above now. 1842. We're trying to break above. Do I want to add an entry at 1842? And have the stop within this range? Would that make sense? Kerwin, what do you think if we cross 1842?
It makes sense. Just wait for this, at least this 5-minute candle to close above the 1842. The body of the candle closing is going to be key.
Yes, sir. I got entries from 1836. So I'm happy.
Good. There's 1 minute. Wait 1 minute more. Then if this candle closes like that, then you're expecting that gold's not going to reverse all the way down to 1840s. So that's basically key on this current price on 5 minutes.
Man, I'm still holding my position from the 1822.
Don't tell me that since Friday.
Yes, sir.
Holy, it's like cowboy.
Fuck him.
I love you too.
You saw that, right?
Yeah.
Scorpion.
Sagittarius.
No, you know, like I like it. He's honest.
I love honesty. Honesty overall.
Yes. Oh wow, rejection. Rejection.
It's really important, man. Waiting. It's a waiting game.
Oh wow, USDJPY is really moving here for a change. How hard is it to make 1 million in Forex? It's pretty hard. First you gotta crack 10,000, then you gotta crack 50,000, and then you gotta crack 100,000. Cracking 10,000 is the hardest. You know, once you crack 10,000, 20,000 is easy, 30,000 easy, 50,000 is a hard one. You know, it's a mental barrier over there, cracking 50,000. And then 100,000, cracking 100,000 is really, really, really hard. It's a huge mental barrier at 100,000. But when you can do it once on 100,000, then it starts to get pretty easy. And then a million is a long way. It's a long, long way.
Raja, after this rejection to that resistance on gold, if price comes back to that level, man, it's gonna fly. It's gonna give you a nice move to 1845s.
Oh, nice.
Be aware of that. After this rejection, you know.
Yeah.
Price come back to that level is gonna be really nice.
Been waiting. Been in this trade since 6 a.m.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Yeah. I closed partials 3 times, and now I just have like a 1.6 lot running at this point. What's your next position on gold if it breaks above 1842? It's going to be till 1844, 1845 if you break above 1842. Do you not take the COMEX open at 8:30? No idea what that is. Why am I looking buy on GJ? Well, I have no idea. Probably your name is Savage. Maybe that's why. Yeah, his name
Check
is
my-
Savage.
When
Savage.
you get a chance, check my stories on Instagram. Later, doesn't have to be right now.
Hey, if I did market fluidity, I'm able to join Zoom and Discord. Well, if you can find it, then you can find it. If you can't, then it's not available. All right, let's see here. Views on GU. Views on GU. I think GU is trying to push bullish. Oh yeah, look at that. We are trying to move bullish over here. Just need to close above this level. Oh. Uh-oh. Biden is saying gold will range for a little bit. Oh. Just got a message here. Yeah, I mean, at this time, we're just kind of like, stuck here. I'm looking for really good sells below 153,500 on pound yen. Really, really good sells below this area. Really good buys above 1842. Not looking for sells at all on gold. I mean, if I get stopped out, I get stopped out. It is what it is. But we'll see. Hey, what do you have to say about Uncle Ted making $1 million in Forex in 1 month? I don't know, man. People make millions in less than 1 month. It's funny because when you see athletes or superstars, they make multi-millions in 1 month, and everyone's like, oh yeah, that's fine. But when you know somebody that does that within a month, you start to question things. I just never understood that part. Can't you see someone progress and grow, beyond what you thought was possible? I mean, you have Floyd Mayweather making 100 million in one fight. That's a lot of money, so when you have someone making 100,000 within a month and someone personally, then there's a problem. There's like, oh no, I don't think that's real. I don't think that's possible. Of course it is. When you have someone who can make 100 million in one fight, or you can, look at all our soccer stars in the English Premier League. Man, they make 6 figures per week. Can you imagine someone making 250,000 every week by just playing 1 game a week, 1 or 2 games a week? Crazy. It's a crazy amount of money. And they're all young, 23-year-old, 22-year-olds, 24 years old. That's a lot of money. So if you're making, let's say, 30,000 a month, 40,000 a month, you deserve it. It's possible. You absolutely deserve that. Ronaldo makes that from IG alone. Yeah, exactly. See, IG. So, everything's possible. 700,000 a week. Yeah, man. Crazy. People are making crazy amount of money. What we do here, man, this is just baby money. Trust me. When someone who's trading, profits are like 10,000 a month for them, that's a lot. But when you look at it from a global perspective, that's still a very nominal amount. Savage makes 200,000 per month on his signals. Yes, no trading, just signals. It is what it is, But slowly people are getting to know that. So, as long as everyone gets aware. Yeah, so I think my run is going to get stopped out on gold. GU is also getting rejected from this point. Pound yen, really waiting to see how it comes down to this point. You said that about your runner way too many times. Yes. Because in the gulag, people keep asking, hey man, you're a runner? And I keep answering the same questions. Yeah, it's probably gonna get stuffed out.
Hey Roger,
Hey, Monder.
how are you?
Good, good. How are you?
Just a quick question. Isn't the US dollar and the Japanese yen both safe havens?
No, Japanese yen and gold are safe havens for the US dollar.
Okay, makes sense. Okay. So basically, when you trade the UJ, the dollar is the risky pair and the pound is the safe pair, safe haven, right?
Yes.
Okay, makes sense. Thanks.
Yes, sir. All right, we're coming down here. Candle's about to close in about 12 minutes on pound yen. Let's see what GA is doing. Ooh, GA is doing exactly what it should be doing. Broke above the high and possibly continuing up towards, 1.80500. Hey, bro, do you feel the situation you stuck in trading anytime? I used to feel that way, and I think the reason why was because I was always trying to fight the range. Right now gold is in a range. There's no confirmation if it's going to move bullish or bearish. There's no confirmation. So you got to wait. You got to wait for price to break above 1842 for price to continue up. What's a really good fundamental Forex channel I can look into? There's this one channel right here. It's a really, really good. I mean, this guy is actually really, one of the smartest guy I know. Capital Hungry here. He has some controversial videos, but we're gonna try to look past those. So you go over here, you go to videos, and all these videos right here, these are really, really good videos. He does live streams every Tuesday and Thursday for London session, and they're really crazy. So I'm going to paste the link right here in the gulag. You can go and subscribe to this channel. And every Tuesday and Thursday, look at this. This was a live stream here from this morning. Streamed 6 hours ago. He has the news feed running at the same time. Really, man, this guy's really intelligent. Really smart person.
Jeez, look at gold popping.
Pop in.
That's the only channel that I know, Raja, to be honest.
Yeah.
Of fundamentals.
All fundamentals. Yeah, that's true.
Yes. Come on, man. Price action, we're the kings.
Yeah, I think we're gonna break that high. If we go past 141.775,
Yeah.
off.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Ready.
Ready to buy above 1842.
Looks good.
Yeah.
You taking a second entry there?
Yeah, I'm going to add a position at 1842. If we break above 1842, my stop is going to be around, I'd say like 1840, 20, 1840, 30. Oh, wow. Oh, what's this? I received my first ever withdrawal. It was from crypto, but used the same technical knowledge as Forex. But oh man, it feels good. Oh, nice. I have YouTube Premium, so I can listen to you if I'm not watching the video. Oh, nice. It's like a podcast then. Yeah, it's like a podcast. Oh. Hey Raj, I was looking for a place to where to keep my chart journal where I can take screenshot before and after in order to go through them. I think a really good place is Trixie.trade. I don't own this. Some people think I own this because of Magic Keys. I don't. This is an independently run platform. So this is where you can store your charts, add your charts. It's actually pretty neat. Trixie.trade. Let me show you an example right here. Yeah, see? So this is an example right here. So you can post your charts You can open, so let's say we open it, right? And you can toggle between time frames too. Let's say you had a winning trade here, sell idea. So you can, so this is a 15 minute. You can, from here, you can go to 30 minute and it's going to show you the same exact thing here on the 30 minute, right? And if you want to know why someone entered on the 5 minute, you can go to time frame, 5 minutes, the same thing here. So you don't need to, like, take different screenshots of different time frames. It's a direct feed from TradingView. Really cool. You can add notes here and everything, like, annotations. So if you go to the 1 hour, the same thing right here. It's pretty neat. All right, looks like my runner is going to get stopped out right here. You can see we're at 4 pips right now. 23.36 lots open out of 25. So I'm going to close this right here. Closed. So you see how? So this is where I took the entry right here. I closed half right here, closed another half right here, closed another half right here, and then I closed full position right here. And now we can see it closed the entire 25. Oh, it hasn't loaded yet. Yeah, it should load over here. Kind of laggy. All right, let's take a look at GJ. G is still at this support. Was a risky trade, so entered with a lower risk. Let's take a look over here. Stop loss was above 15 minutes. Waited for price to wick below. Secured 90%. Oh, nice. Very nice.
Wow, gold is it's really hurting people right now.
Yeah, up, down, up, down. Crazy. The only thing that moved was GA. We broke above this high and just perfect opportunity to move up on GA. All right, let's see here. What's your trading setup like? Do you have multiple monitors? Yes, I have two 32-inch 4K monitors. Let's take a look at this chart over here. Price currently at a minor support, so small range, waiting for sells, 153.500. Bias is more towards buys. Took impulse entries right here, okay. Expecting in my volume, closed my first position to make back my loss, was risking 75, took a $25 loss. Oh, nice. So good, you managed risk at this point. Pretty good. We're just waiting to see if we're going to break below this area here or not. Would you make a video, a day in the life of Raja? A day in the life is pretty boring here for me. I mean, yeah, it's not that very exciting. Like yesterday I mowed the lawn, took about an hour. I mowed the lawn. It was pretty fun. Drove my car out here and there yesterday. Selling the car today. A guy's coming to pick it up. It's going to be pretty exciting, saying goodbye to the car. I think I might do a vlog of actually moving from Canada to Pakistan. Yeah. How many wives do you have? In Canada, 1, but when I move back, I can have 4. So
Holy!
We'll see.
Sheesh.
Yeah, my man.
No, we got to keep it on a down low.
That's a delicate situation, Roger.
Yeah. Turn out.
Over risking.
Yeah, it's over leveraging yourself. Yeah, I'm probably gonna lose the hair I had on too.
Exactly.
Do you close half of your position when it goes into 7 to 8 pip profits and comes back to your entry? Yes. Yeah. So if I'm in trade and trade goes into 8 pip profits, 7 pip profits, and if it comes back to my entry point, I close 50% at that point. Will you still stream when you go back? Yes, the stream is still going to be on. The stream is going to stop for about a month. I think we're going to stop streaming from the 14th June. Yeah, from the 14th June till 14th July, we're going to stop streaming. So this is going to be a 1 month break. Did you pay the car in full? If not, aren't you losing money when you sell it to someone? How does that work? Wouldn't it be better to sell it back to the dealer? Yes. So we paid the car in full. If I sell it back to the dealer was taking the car back for 68,000. You know, and yeah, I was like, what? so I think I'm losing around like 5,000 on the car. Got it for like 81. Selling it for 75.50. So getting a pretty good deal. Will you be? Would GU be a buy on the 30-minute above resistance? Oh wow, GA did reach this resistance over here. Let's take a look at GU. Above this area, yes, I do think so. Above this area, if you get it close above this area, it can continue moving bullish. Take a selfie or a family pic with your car. It'll be great memory photo. No, I don't know. I mean, it's a material object, and I try not to attach myself to material objects. I mean, you know, it's just a car. It loses money every day, man. Cars lose money every single day. The depreciation, insurance, gas. Crazy. One thing about Pakistan is that cars appreciate in value over there, so it's an investment. Wow, man, this day has been a pretty garbage day over here. Nothing. Had a small move on gold, and that's about it. But we know when the volume is going to come in now. NYSE open, you know. As soon as 9:30 is going to hit, the floodgates are going to open. Will you have other traders do the streams while you're off for the month? I don't know. If someone wants to do those, then they can probably, you know, take the initiative. Is it possible to look for sells on gold? It's kind of breaking the previous candle low. I don't know. I mean, looking for sells on gold as it's breaking the 1 hour low at this point. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I wasn't looking for sells. I was looking for buys. So, you know, I think it's already done. I think someone sent a chart of 1 hour breaking the low over here for price to go down on golds. I saw this chart earlier on. Yeah, someone sent that chart. So I think that did work over there. Oh wow, it dropped heavy from there. 36 pip drop. Straight rejection from 1841.
Yeah. It's approaching that 1845. So watch out for rejection from 1835. The current 4-hour candle basically can easily grab liquidity from there, and then the last 30 minutes of this hourly candle is gonna try to break up. So be aware that the 1835 can be as a rejection point.
Okay.
This the 1835 area is basically the support. I would say that you know, when the daily is gonna decide either way to become a bearish candle or a bullish candle. So it's really tricky trying to take any sells on gold today. These 1835 can easily react as a rejection point, and then the daily 4 hours, all the lower time frame structure it's gonna start giving you the information that you need that the gold can easily continue to the 1845s, 1850s. So watch out. I don't trust sells on gold yet.
All right, Sean is leaving. Take care, Sean. Have a good day. GJ when price breaks the low is very risky. I don't think so. I think a break below 153.500 could be a very good valid move down. I mean, that's going to be a break of the lows right over here. And that's also going to be a break of the daily candle when it breaks its own low to continue down. So I think could be pretty good. Just gotta wait for sort of like a break and close below this area to look for sells on pound yen. To be very honest with you, that could work.
Damn, I got stopped out on gold. Jeez.
Oh. How to show the entries and exits on MT4, MT5. So this is what you got to do. You got to go to your terminal. You right click your terminal, go to properties, go to common, show, go to this one here, show trade history. You check it. You can see how it comes on, goes off, comes on, goes off, comes on. So that's how to do it. Let's take a look at USD CAD, see what USD CAD is up to at this point. Oh, we're still ranging on USD CAD. Don't you think it's better for the 4-hour close on pound yen because we have a much of a pullback before going down? Yes, it could, you know, because the 4-hour candle is also about to close at this point. So yeah, we'll see. It's a very delicate situation now where we haven't had enough volume here. And I think the next volume we might have is going to be with NYSE. New York Stock Exchange Open. What's the name of the guy with the fundamental video? It's called Capital Hungry. Go to YouTube and Google Capital Hungry.
Hey, Kerwin, would you say that right now gold is just setting up to grab liquidity for the NYSE, or do you see it continuing down?
Yeah, I mean, it can easily continue down to retest that support, I'll say 1832s, but it's really risky taking a trade right now on gold because this is a new 30-minute candle. So these 30 minutes can easily, give you a wick down, but heavy rejection from that support. So that's why it's really risky trying to take sells on gold at this point. I think the easiest setup was earlier, and we basically missed it after 5-minute candle closing below that support that we have created pre-New York session. From there, was a clean move. almost 30 pip move to the downside, but taking sells right now is really annoying because can give you a heavy pullback toward the 1837s again. That's why I'm gonna, I'll be waiting for the 9:30 a.m. or later on.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you.
No problem, man.
See you.
Okay, Mr. UN. Oh, what's this? Hey, Roger, can you give me your thoughts on this? Let's take a look here. Entry here after break of the 30-minute candle. Okay. Close partials here. Close full here. Oh, I think since you still had your stop loss on, I think you should have still kept some position running instead of closing the whole thing. What's your opinion on taking impulsive entry on GJ if the 30-minute candle breaks the previous low? 4-hour closing in 22 minutes. I wouldn't want to do that. I mean, if this 30-minute candle can close like a weak bullish candle and the next one can wick up, that wick up on the next candle is going to be the 4-hour candle wicking up. And then if we can break the lows at this point, I honestly think volume with NYSE around 930 can continue pushing price down. Yeah. All right, let's take a look at this chart over here. This is chart sent by UN. Entered when the candle formed support over consolidation zone, exactly where the candle broke the high right here. Nice, clean traffic to the left hand side. Beautiful. Beautiful. You owe me a steak at this point now. Very nicely done. Stay away from gold right now. It's risky. Trade another pair instead. Yeah, gold. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think really good sells are going to be at 1829 on gold. Once we break way below this area. Evacuation day. Dodge. What time NYSE, Mr. Raja? 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Is Uncle Ted even in the stream? No, he's not in the stream. Yeah, we're just kind of like stuck here at this point. It's going to be a character building day. Gold is just reacting at 1836 level. DXY had a bit of short-term strength. Yeah, we're just kind of like chilling here. I think we're waiting for the next 4-hour candle to form. I mean, you can look at how many rejections we have on the 4-hour at this time, right? And then mapping out on the 1-hour time frame, there was a huge rejection at 1842. We're making that resistance. We have the support formed here at 1833. This is our major support at 1829, which we're looking to really break for price to continue down. Let's take a look at this chart here. This is, oh nice, you executed right here. Weak bullish candle, break of the lows, impulsive sells, price continues down. Beautiful. Does anyone know how long the battery's charged? I've had my magic keys for about, I'd say like a month. The new version, the version 2. And I only charged it once. Maybe sometimes, you know, I do put it on charge when I'm not using it, you know, because my charging cable is right over here with me. So I just plug it in and that's it. Yeah, it looks like we're not moving at this point. The candle is about to close in about 20 minutes. And I guess it'll be like a whatever day over here today. I'm, I'm going to be watching the charts for NYSE and we'll see where we go from there. Let's take a look at SPX over here. Oh wow, look at that. This chart we saw earlier on, we broke the low and then we continued moving down. Straight volume here. Clean candles. Keep the live stream on for NYSE. I don't know, we'll see. I have some things to do. I have some calls to make. So we'll see. How many losses do you take a session before you call it a day? One loss. 1 or 2 losses, and then I call it a day at that point. Yesterday I had 1 loss after having wins, 2, 3 wins, and then I called it a day. No matter how big that loss is, you know, I just called it a day at that point. What's your recommendation for trade size with $2,000 account? I would say like a 0.2 lot, 20 cents. 20-cent lot is still pretty good. 20-cent lot, 30-cent lot. Oh, look at that. Nice buy over here. Buys above the high over here and price continue moving. Take care at YZ. Have a good day. Peace out. Peace out. Why does NYC affect pound yen? I thought it would be London Stock Exchange that would affect it primarily. Because there are times of volume, right? You have different times when there's volume. You have NYS. You have pre-New York. There's volume at that time. You have NY Open, we have volume at that time, and then you have NYSE, there's volume at that time. So maybe NYSE is when price starts to move. Hey Raja, go sleep, you're stretching. Oh no, I'm just watching paint dry. Literally watching the primer dry right now. The primer is drying and then we're gonna wait for the main coat at NYSE.
Yeah, I think that's what he said. I think Mike, that we're gonna grab some liquidity right now on gold and then continue up, hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully, because you're in buys already.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I know you love buying pullbacks.
That was the old me.
I know your style's trading.
There's no old you. It's the same you.
No, I got stopped out, unfortunately.
Possible sells if this candle closes small bullish candle, next one breaks the low. Yes, clean candles to the left hand side, and we're also going to be breaking this low over here as well. That's good. Please give a shout out to my cousin watching from Atlanta. His name is OM. Hey, OM in Atlanta. Shout out to you. What is it? His birthday? Is it like happy birthday? What's a good lot size for a $100 account? Probably like a 1 cent lot. 1 cent, 2 cents. Pretty good. Ford is thinking of extending the lockdown till the 2nd of June. Yes. That's the reason I'm leaving Canada. GA could be a sell. Well. I don't think so. Probably below 1.8000 could be a sell, but not in that range. Yeah, below this area would be a very nice sell on GA because we're breaking big support. Can you say hi to my Mexican cousin Elver Galarga? Hey, hola.
No, don't say that. Don't say that.
Why?
That's
There went.
yeah, no, don't say it, man.
Say
Oh,
that. Yeah.
oh.
Elevator.
I didn't know.
There you
say
go
that.
there.
But I said it right though, right?
Yeah, no, you
Yeah,
said
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
Like,
That's good.
I- when I heard
That's
it, I
me.
was like, "What the heck is he saying?"
That's fine.
Let me see.
like 100 bucks.
Yeah.
Let me go there and fix that thing.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, I just googled it.
Big.
Yeah, looks like gold is coming down. Whatever. Good lot size for a $25,000 account. I'd say like 2.5 lots. It's pretty good. Wow, gold is really trying to come down over here. GA buy on 30-minute above before it closes above resistance. If it closes above resistance and the next one, I think if the next one breaks the highs around this area here, this price would be a much better idea to continue moving up. Is Pakistan the virus free? No. No country is the virus free except for Florida.
Or the whole country.
Yeah, Florida.
Yeah, shout out to Florida.
Shout
Man,
out to Florida.
these guys had 74,000 people in a boxing match, man. And I was watching that. I'm like, what the hell are we doing in Canada?
Man, they're living the true Disney World over there.
Yeah, they're living their life.
Come to Miami, Raja. Come to Miami. Man.
Yeah.
Nah, y'all gotta come to Texas.
Like, come to Australia.
Dude, just
How are
stay
you,
away from
Roger?
Toronto, dude.
Good,
You gotta
good,
stay away
good.
from Toronto, man.
What could be the ideal daily income for a $1,000 account? Probably 10 bucks, 10, 20 bucks. Yeah, 10, 20 bucks could be pretty good. Why would I buy? Why would I buy when the high has been broken? Or are you saying that we should wait for the retest of previous lows before buying? All I'm saying is, if we start breaking above 1.80600, there's a probability for price to continue bullish. That's what I'm saying. But what I'm seeing over here is, man, gold is just starting to dip down over here. See on the daily time frame, if this daily candle breaks the low of the previous daily candle, I think it's gone. It's gone-zo. We're about to close in about, oh yeah, 10 minutes. Okay, GJ is stuck.
The break of that price 1834 is basically 1-to-1 risk reward. Then you have potential sells to that previous rejection at 1832.60. And from there is gonna be a free fall if we get there. If we break the previous rejection at 1832.60, can be an easy sell-off on gold.
Okay, what's there? Looks to be big money pushing lower for buys. Yeah, I think so. Let's see here. Commercial on Rogan. If GA breaks the low of the previous 15-minute candle, there's a high chance it will just go back in the trading range. Yes. This is the trading range. So you got to wait for price to break below this area for it to really continue bearish. I'm new here. Can someone enlighten me? Enlighten you with what? Where are you from? Toronto. What's your thoughts on smart money trading? I don't think smart money, dumb money.
I've been hearing that so often lately. People asking like, well, what are your thoughts on smart money trading? I only trade dumb money.
Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, how do you define smart money and dumb money?
Yeah, like what's the difference?
Like I have money right here in my drawer over here. I have like what, 10 bucks?
Is it dumb or smart?
I think one is dumb and one is smart. This is the dumb $5. This is the smart $5.
Put him to play chess. See who wins.
What else I got over here? Oh, I got
You gotta
50.
pay seriously both.
I got $50 over here too.
Smart.
This is Canadian money. Canadian money is dumb money because we're in a
Dumb money.
lockdown.
God damn, look at gold.
Yeah, gold is gone.
Yeah, now it's gone. So you got that entry, right, Raja?
No, I'm gonna sell below 1829.
Oh, okay. Good. Then I'm gonna secure 50% on this when it gets to the 1830.
Yeah.
It was 1-to-1, but at this point it's even more to the downside. There's 7 minutes for the 4-hour candle to close, so we still have some use. Let's go.
Yeah, below 1829 is going to be really good.
Yeah.
Because that's where the daily candle breaks the daily candle low, and if you break it, man, this is gone.
Amen.
Amen. Amen. Amen. Coming.
Amen. Blessings, bro. Stop loss of break even. Beautiful. Let the fun begin. Come on, gold. Let's break that support, buddy.
Gotta break below 1829. Ooh, we're also 1,000 likes. So close.
Holy, that's even better.
6 minutes left for this 4-hour candle to close across all pairs. Oh, nice. We hit 1,100 likes here. Beautiful. Nice, nice.
Nice.
That means 11 people are going to be saved today because they found out about the streams. How did you get from 90,000 in your account a week to 160,000? Was that extra deposit? No, that was actually trading.
Wow, look at that rejection on gold.
Yes.
I'm like, nah, this is way too much for me.
That's good because that rejection just means that it's an extra confirmation after that rejection. When gold decides to come back to that area again, it's gonna be a breakthrough all the way down. So it's really good.
Yeah, break all the way down below 1829.
Yes. Yes, because after having those dips on gold, gold loves to do, dips, pullback, and the next time it comes to this area right here, it's gonna be all the way down.
I mean,
It's clean traffic from here. You don't have to be a hero though. Wait for anything breaking, closing below this area, and it's gone. So this area is the area that Papi loves to trade. It's
called himself
easier.
Papi.
It's way too easy for
Papi chulo.
Yeah, we're coming down. 1829.
another day in paradise, brother.
Where will your stops be? My stops are probably going to be around 15 pips, something like that. 15 pips. I mean, if we break below, like, you know, with a strong volume, it's just going to be, this is going to be an impulse entry at that point. Can I sign up with Dominion Markets from the US? If your country is not listed, you can choose crypto from the list. Oh, we're coming close. GA is also breaking above this high now. Oh, perfect. We broke above this area to continue up. Gold continue down. All right, Kerwin.
Yeah.
Oh, 1829 on the dot.
Oh my god.
Beautiful.
Jesus.
I am. Yeah, my brother. I'm 50 pips in profits already, so I'm done for the day, man.
Wow, that is beautiful.
Look at that thing.
That is beautiful.
That's the beauty of gold.
Oh my god, look at that pullback. Jeez.
Brace
Yep.
yourself.
It's straight going down at this point. Oh, wow.
Oh man, oh man.
This
It's so
thing
fun
moved
to watch.
100 pips in 30 minutes.
It is fun to watch.
I click on open calc twice, so I missed the trade.
Oh, no way.
Yeah,
Look, I got it right here. 1829.
yeah. Congratulations, bro.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right at 1829.
Yes. Now brace yourself because this thing is
Pullback.
beautiful.
Dangerous pullbacks.
This time 4 hours closing beautiful, so the next 4-hour opening is just gonna be a continuation.
It should continue till 1825. We got this wick to fill here to the left hand side.
Yeah, that's the last target that I have, to be honest. 18.5.
This was all based on experience and all based on just confidence in seeing it happen over and over and over again. Oh wow, this is just gonzo.
Keeps on dropping, man.
Amazing.
Man, it's fun to watch, brother.
It is fun.
Counting.
It's not as fun when you're
Oh
not in
man.
it.
Welcome to Promised Land.
Welcome to Promised Land.
Promised Land.
Wherever it goes, all you gotta do is just sell.
Yeah.
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 I'm glad for this move. God is good all the time.
Oh, there we go, there we go. Ooh, come on, drop.
Oh,
Watch this.
Watch.
Watch this drop right here. Can we get to 150 pips?
Just say a random number is gonna get.
150, 160. If we break this low, I think we're gone.
Yeah.
I think we're gone. Wow. What a move over here. Oh, got stopped out.
Last position. Or the first one.
Oh, this one, like for the first one. First one, I closed at around 10 pips. This one got stopped out at break even. I had stops at break even.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. And boom, breaking down 1825 and here it comes. Here it comes. Oh,
Here we go. Here we go.
They just 20 pips in 1 minute.
there's going to be a huge boom.
Yeah.
Boom. Come on.
I didn't do any like a.
Come on, let's go. Come on, baby, let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, at this point, you just got to trust it just moving. I mean, it's just gold, you know, look how much we ranged.
Yeah, just Take the trade, close your eye, and come back later.
You add position if it breaks? No, I'm done for the day. I took 3 trades today and that's it.
Wow, look at that thing move.
Yeah, this is going to continue pumping down over here now.
Yeah.
Look, on the daily, we've broken the low. See, this is what we were talking about. We broke the low and straight down. So now we're going to continue moving down for the rest of the NY session here on gold. People are going to try to buy and it's just not going to work out. Oh, there goes GJ as well. Yeah.
Hopefully the people from London who took, those losing trades, they're making their money back because they're streaming.
Yeah. Yeah. The guys who pay $150 a month to take losing trades in the London session.
Yes, sir.
They should be making all that money back right now.
Yeah.
You're going against your rules. Okay, why you not choose to focus on US 10 and DXY? Because the reason why I don't look at the DXY index or those things like that is because they don't really, they're not going to tell you where gold's going to go in the short term. That's not going to tell you where gold's going to go in the short term. Oh, wow, look at this. Pound yen is also moving at this time. Broke below 153.500 and I think it's on its way. Yeah, we're going to continue moving till 153.250 at this point. There's a big pum pum coming on GJ.
Mash it up, man. Mash it up.
Yeah, mash it up, man. Go down.
He has a gap on the daily. So
yes.
maybe it comes down to fill it.
Are you guys live all days? Yes. So for people who are new to the stream, we go live every day at 6:30 a.m. Eastern for the New York session. And yeah, basically just join in every day, man. Some days, look how much we waited this morning. We waited a long time for price to move. A long, long, long time. It's simple. When all retail traders are longing, smart money will dump on shorts. Well, we are retail traders and we did sell gold. So did the smart money move against us? Or smart money moved with us? I don't understand.
I think that's a wrong concept. For example, there's my story on IG was, basically saying this. If you're a terrible trader, if you get stopped out, that doesn't mean that the market is against you. It's basically that the trade didn't play out the way it was expected, or your analysis was wrong. You're a bad trader, man. Expect to get stopped out, 9 of 10 times. So, I don't know. People think that the market maker is watching and they're coming for your stop loss, and then I don't know, man. It's just it's a wrong concept, in my opinion.
Let's see. I got a question. When we place a trade on MetaTrader, does it get sent as a liquidity or an order to the banks? Because how does the bank know how much we're risking? I don't know the answer to that, but what I do know is it gets sent to liquidity. So the banks provide liquidity and it gets sent in there. So if you lose a trade, you basically lose money to the markets. If you win the trade, then basically the banks owe you. So when you do a withdrawal, we put that withdrawal to the banks. They send us the money. We send the money back to whoever did the withdrawal. That's how it works. So can you imagine if there was a broker who was booking you and then telling you the same trades to take so you can win? That wouldn't make any sense. That was like, okay, hey guys, don't take sells over here on gold because we're gonna lose. Yeah. Anyway, to get in that GJ trade, I don't think there was a way. It was just like, just had to execute on 153.500. That's what I think. I mean, if I missed it because I was focused on gold, but I think by NYSE open, if we do create some sort of a, like, you know, like a potential arc over here to move down to break this low, I think we can continue further down towards 153.250. That's something that can happen.
Yeah, I took the trade. It was impulsive.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, look at this.
Real fast.
Yeah. 10 pips came real quick. Steph had this wonderful gold sells over there too. But anyway, guys, I'm going to head off over here. My time has ended. And
Bye.
Yeah, bye. Take care. Have fun. Be safe.
Thank you so much, man. Like,
thanks
really,
for everything.
Thank you, Raja.
Yeah, thank you, Raja.
Thank you, G Star. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no, man, you're a legend, dude. Like, you've got no idea. Like, even
Thank you, Macedonian.
Thank you, kind sir. I hope you have a beautiful day.
All right, perfect.
Where's my Brazil people?
Viva Brazil!
Brazil.
Brazil here,
All right,
man.
everyone. Have a great day.
Have a great day. Take care.
All right,
Yeah,
take care,
man.
man.
Legend.
Good.